And welcome back to Play Action Fantasy Football. This is Jonathan here with you. We are going over our Week 12 tight end rankings. I hope you guys enjoy. It's a good one. We have no buys this week, so it's going to be a full schedule. First up, we got TJ Hawkinson at home against Chicago. It's going to be a great matchup for him, so I have him there at number 1. Dobbs has been playing very well. He's been finding Hawkinson quite a bit, and it's certainly going to continue this week against Chicago. So definitely him there at number 1. Number 2, we're going to go with the usual number 1, Travis Kelce at Las Vegas. Las Vegas is not a great defense, so look for Kelce definitely to get in the end zone, get points there at number 2. Number 3, George Kittle at Seattle. Brock Purdy's been throwing the ball amazingly, been looking very good, and Kittle's definitely a part of that. He's one of their biggest receivers there as a tight end. So he's going to be up there at number 3 easily against Seattle. Number 4, Dalton Schultz at home against Jacksonville. That's another one that's a great matchup. Dalton Schultz has been on the rise since C.J. Stroud's been really finding his stride. No pun intended. And Dalton Schultz, he's really just putting up those numbers. So I'm going to have to put him up there at number 4 to have a great week. Number 5, Evan Ingram at Houston. Houston has a terrible defense. Trevor Lawrence, I know he hasn't looked the best, but this is definitely a game that he's going to put up numbers. I expect him to, most certainly, and that includes Evan Ingram. So definitely look for Evan Ingram there at 5. Which brings me to number 6. We got Sam Laporta at home against the Green Bay Packers. It's a good matchup for him. The Packers defense has been struggling. Sam Laporta, his numbers has not been as crazy since Jahmyr Gibbs and David Montgomery have been really handling that offense, but Laporta is still a solid piece there at number 6. Number 7, Cole Kmet at Minnesota. This is another good matchup. I think Kmet is on the rise as well. He's shown he can play very well as Justin Fields. So Justin Fields is going to have a good day at Minnesota, and Cole Kmet's definitely getting points there at number 7. Number 8, Dalton Kincaid. He's going to be at Philadelphia. Now, Philadelphia does have a good defense. However, they give up a good amount of points to tight ends. It's just one of their weaknesses, and Dalton Kincaid is certainly a guy who can capitalize on that. Number 9, we're going to David Njoku for the Browns at Denver. A great matchup for this guy. He's going to be facing the worst defense in the league, especially against tight ends. They are dead last. So Cleveland, they got DTR in there now. Watson's now out for the season, but Njoku is definitely a part of that offense. Njoku, he just has to catch the ball, but he gets those yards after reception. So he's definitely going to be up there at number 9. Number 10, we're looking at Trey McBride. He's been having a very good second half of the season now that Zach Ertz is out. And with Kyler Murray back in this situation, it's only getting better and better for Trey McBride. So at home against the Rams, it's going to be a good matchup for him. Look for him to get a lot of points. Number 11, Jake Ferguson at home against Washington. This is going to be a good NFC East battle, so I expect Ferguson to get a lot of points and be involved a lot. They're going to use CeeDee Lamb a hell of a lot more. However, Ferguson is definitely a good number 2 there, so look for him there at number 11. Number 12, we're going to Taysom Hill. Now, Taysom Hill, he plays a lot of positions. He does the quarterback sometimes, tight end, running back / quarterback position, so he gets a lot of points. Now, they started putting in the backup Jameis Winston, and they're using less of Taysom Hill at quarterback, where that's where he gets a lot of his points at, running the ball as a quarterback. He gets a lot of points that way, but he's still a viable tight end, especially at Atlanta, which Atlanta, they have a good defense, but they're just like Philadelphia. They're ones that, for some reason, tight ends is one of their weaknesses. So look for Taysom Hill there at number 12 to have a good week. And number 13, Logan Thomas at Dallas. Like I said, this is going to be an NFC East battle. Logan Thomas is a part of this Commanders offense. However, the Commanders offense, the only thing is it's going to be hard against this Dallas defense. It's going to be in Dallas. It's going to be a fight. So Logan Thomas, he's going to be there at number 13. Number 14, Cade Otton, is going to be at Indianapolis. This is another really good matchup for him. Otton hasn't had the best of seasons. However, this definitely is one of those games where he can open it up a little bit, and Baker Mayfield will be finding him. Number 15, Kyle Pitts, last but not least, at home against New Orleans, is going to be one to watch for sure. Now, Pitts can go either way on this. He definitely has a low ceiling, but I think his floor could be kind of high in this game. So look for Pitts there at number 15. And that will do it for our Week 12 start-sit rankings. I hope you guys enjoyed. I try to keep it short and sweet. If you guys want to go subscribe, comment, let us know what you think. Feel free to do so, and have a great weekend.